Tiana's got an incredible CV. I looked at it last night. She's worked with some amazing brands, Johnson & Johnson, Campbell's. She's also got an MBA from Harvard Business School. Pretty incredible. So she's going to talk for a couple of minutes, really, just give you a teaser of what's going to happen at Cannes this year. Thank you.
I'll just steal this. Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you. Just listening to you guys talk about what's coming up, I wish it were June already. As we think about the future of masculinity, in this topic, it's something that's near and dear to my heart. As the mother of 2 young sons, I wonder, what is the future of masculinity and what on earth will I be teaching them? At Faith Popcorn's Brain Reserve, we really focus on one question. If I knew everything about tomorrow, what would I do differently today? Sounds like a really simple question, but the answer often isn't. That's why we're thrilled, excited, terrified to explore this topic. And what really brought this about for us as a company? We look at cultural shifts. We want to understand what's coming, what the rising tides are. And with everything that's happened, the barrage of harassment scandals from Hollywood, to the Capitol Hill, we really see that a cultural shift is in the midst. And this is going to have a profound impact on how men and women relate to one another. And in communications, we have a responsibility to portray what that shift is going to be and what it could be. It has just a huge impact as we think about advertising and all communication. So how are we going to do this? Our futurist in chief, Faith Popcorn, will host a panel. We have a professor, we have a queen, and we have an entrepreneur. The professor is Michael Kimmel. He's a professor of sociology and stars the founding director of the first of its kind study of men and masculinity. We all hear about women's studies. There is one in the world that is focused on men. We will hear from him. We'll also hear from Violet Chachki. Any RuPaul fans in the house? All right, so season 7 winner will be on the panel. They will talk about gender fluidity and the rejection of binary identification and what that means in terms of how we're portrayed and why some people are so uncomfortable. And it was this whole notion of, if I'm not really sure which box to put people in, I'm not sure how to sexualize them. So it'll be interesting hearing from them about that. And then finally, we have Amy Nelson, the CEO of Riveter. And she's founded an incubator, and she talks a lot about, for years I really tried to get a seat at the table, and I couldn't, so I decided to build one. We're looking forward to this, wonderful panel taking a provocative look at what does this mean for masculinity. So what are they going to talk about? They're going to explore what are the new archetypes of masculinity. What does this mean for men who are often being vilified for demonstrating masculine traits? How do they interact in the world, and what impact will this have on communications, evolving product, service, channel needs? How is that going to change technology? It's going to be a fascinating and riveting discussion. We'll be looking for a number of questions and challenges from you guys from the audience as well, because that's one thing we hear time and time again about Cannes. It's about exploring the limits of our humanity and how we relate to one another. So we look forward to seeing you in June, and be sure to check out The Future of Masculinity and How It Will Impact Creativity.